Rod, a 3-1 win against 10 men Dulwich, but with the 10 men they didn't make it easy for us.
No, as I said, that half time, 2 yellows, got the man sent off, which I think the second one Reece looked like he was clean through, so whether he'd have scored it or not I don't know, but no, very tough place to come. Don't stop working, very fit, and made it very difficult for us, and you know, not being funny, the game at 2-1, they've managed to get a set piece, and Nathan's pulled out an absolute outstanding save. So if that goes in, it's 2-2. Probably don't see us winning the game then, because you know that's maybe 4 or 5 minutes to go. You've got to be really lucky. Although we've done it last week against Dartford. But yeah, no, today I thought we played well. I thought it was a good game. I thought it was a good game for both sides. Obviously they made it very difficult with the 10 men, as you say. That I think they up their ante a little bit, and sometimes I said to my players at half time, it's harder to against 10 men. If we then rely on that situation, we'll come unstuck. And but no, I was really pleased, and same again, just shows you the depth we've got. The boys have come off today and scored some. You know, Aaron Cosgrove's come in, caused them a problem, which we wanted, because they'd sort of gone 3 at the back. So we thought, right, okay, we'll put some pace on to make a question of it, and then they went back to a 4. But he broke through lovely in the box, great cutback, and I'm really pleased with Mikel Kennedy who scored, because he's been on loan from Charlton, and he's a really good kid, and I could see his face in it, desperate to get on. But as I just said to him in there, it's very, very difficult at 1-0, 2-1 to make substitutions, and as much as I sort of want to put him on, because I want to see the benefit of him getting the minutes, but that's done him a world of good, that goal. He said it's been a long time that he scored. And yeah, he went on and he done well, but his positional sense for the goal was very, very good. And Aaron just gave him a nice cut back, and he read the situation, and you could see the instinct of a striker there. So yeah, listen, I don't know what will happen with that situation, but he's been a great lad. I've had 2 really good loans off of Charlton, and you know, as I say, hopefully they go back slightly, you know, more involved in men's football when they go back than when they come. But I've got to be honest and truthful with you, as I say, it's at the moment it's very difficult to be playing you know, some of the players, but substitutions last 2 weeks have worked, and to be fair, that's what my job is and Nick's job is, and the players have gone in there, put the right application towards it, and yeah, we've had 2 good wins.
Chris Whelpdale, he's not one that's common on the goal scoring sheet, but staying with 2 goals. How important is it that the goals are spread out among us?
Yeah, massively. I think all good sides, if you score, if you share it about, your forwards are always here to be the ones that should score the goals, but you know, sometimes they might have an off day or been unlucky, or the keepers kept them from scoring some goals. So if your wide players, centre halves, full-backs can chip in here and there, which is tremendous. And we've got Welch and we've got Ratey that can chip in with goals. And but listen, I thought we was good today. Scotty Fenwick worked hard for us, very hard. 2 in midfield, you know, had to stay at it. And as you say, even when they went down to 10, I don't think you see that there was a massive difference, because you know, they gamble. To be fair to them, Scotty, God bless. They gambled. See you later, son. As far as I'm concerned, they gambled. They went 3 at the back, more or less playing like, you know, it was literally 3-3-3 at times. So for me, they were brave enough to do that, and then what that done is forced us back a little bit, because now we had four defenders against their 3. But what we felt is, if now we can then put our pace on, then that'll ask a question of them, and that's what we've done. So in the end, we forced them back to going back to a 4. But good game of football, very good crowd, great club. You know, this is the first time I've actually been here in my managerial career, and what a great place, and you know, what a sad story it would have been if they never got back here. So you know, you look at it, you've got the boxing gym here, you've got, you know, everything about it. It looks a really good place to come, and so as I say, I've only been here once and managed to get the points.
Omazizi didn't feature at all today. Was that an injury precaution that you left him out?
Yeah, that was a precaution, and it was a very, very, very difficult one to bring on in replace of him today, which would be Youngie or it would be Jazzy. We just felt that we probably might be needing at times a bit more pace, although, you know, to be fair to their lad Green on the left hand side, he's a good player, and yeah, I think Jazzy sort of had to really work at it today to get on his game. But you know, we done our trick from last week. We dropped Welks in now because I think a lot of the time they were looking from the goalkeeper to it, the boy Nathan Green, big strong in the air, is the one who got their equaliser, and I think the physicality of Welch going back in there took that side away from them, so they couldn't really hurt us with the diacs and people running in behind us, so that helped us. And we put Aaron Cosgrove one out there who's got blistering pace, worked hard, and he done amazing for his goal. He jinked inside, he pushed it past people, and very unselfishly he made a really good decision and put it in a great area for Mikel Kennedy to come and get the third. The game was never over at 2-1. The game was won at 3-1. It was never over at 2-1, and that's why I say it's so important that, you know, we could have put anybody on at 2-1. We could have tried to pack the midfield out. We could have tried to just try and get over the line, but we didn't. We still went quite what I call expansive and brave, really, by just taking Reece Murphy off and putting Mikel on, and it proved to work. So the squad that we got around us at the minute is a lot of competition, you know. Yeah, there's plenty of disappointment in that change room, because when people come off, they don't want to come off, and when they're outside the squad, it's really tough. And that's without, like today, if you look at it, you got Jordan Chidozie, Youngie, and Elliot that was outside our squad, and that's without the boys that are out on loan. So a big win today, and the squad's looking well, and any little bumps or bruises we're getting, we're able to move it around, and people are coming in and doing a good job.
5 wins in 6 games now, the majority of that has come at home, and looking ahead to Hungerford on Saturday, we're really turning Melbourne into a bit of a fortress.
Well, yeah, we need to turn Melbourne into a fortress, because we need to get the gates up. And I look at this today and I think, well, how can this, you know, this is, I don't know what Dulwich comes under, and there's a lot of football around this area with Choltons and Millwalls and people like that, so there's a lot of options for people, Crystal Palace, people who go and watch football. So when I look at the crowd today, I know what it was, but it's best part of 2,500 to 3,000 here today. You know, like, we need to start really pushing on this, because we're a city, and you know, when you look at it, to be honest, they've got a great fan base, which goes with good facilities, and this is what Chelsea need. You know, we should be getting these gates, and but what I say to ourselves is we have to try and be a fortress at home, get the points at home, and hopefully it might make people come out. We can't be doing any more than what we're doing, and as I say, let me tell you, Hungerford won't be easy next week. There is no easy games in this league. I don't care whether you're already relegated. Everybody's capable of putting a team out and getting a result that sometimes don't look like that's the way it's going to go. So for me, the boys go back in Tuesday, Thursday, we brush ourselves down, put today's result beyond us, and we move on.